roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Back here at Talladega. Welcome back to coverage on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. It is the inaugural NASRA 500 King of Talladega presented by ServPro. That race will be coming up on Friday night. We welcome you back to the booth to the Pultz Poppers Qualifier race number 6. I am Wesley Outland, Jacob Reeves alongside Dean Hopton, punching the buttons. Phenomenal production. And we're ready for the final send-off of the evening. Jacob, what's your take on what we've seen for the first 2 qualifier races for you? 5 for me. It seems like it's all about survival. Bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is, really, Wesley. I mean, it's about survival. It's about putting yourself in the right position, trying to find your friends. We talked about it with the NASRA guys, finding friends, with them. But if they ain't around, you got to find other people. And then you may end up having to use them and then dump them afterwards to try to get yourself into that top 2 to lock yourself in. So, I mean, it's all about survival, and it's all about yourself at this point. You want to try to make it in. You want to try to help your buddies at the same time, but you want to try to help yourself as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take a look at the starting lineup, if you will, for the third race of the night and the final qualifier for the Pultz Poppers qualifier number 6. Here it is on the pole from Czech NASCAR. It is Peter Smetana, Kenneth McCullough Jr., the Georgia boy, on the outside. Freddie Bassinez from another part of the country as well, and Jeff Merck is back again. We'll see what he can do. Pookie's ready in 4th. Richard Elliott, Adam Newton, row 3. Westmoreland Wood, row 4. Chu and Larson, row 5. McClendon Darnell, the third top 6 rows. And remember, some of these names you're seeing are new. Some are returning because they bought back in, Jacob.
Absolutely. Chris Blanchard will be starting in P13 here this evening with Mark Pearson. We saw him a while ago. Be rolling off P14 here tonight. Stephen Miles and Mark Bondale will start in row number 8 with, there you go, Brandon Broadfoot comes so close to winning Friday night here at Talladega with C.O.P.S. Be rolling off from P17 here tonight with Tristan Vickery rolled off from P18 here this evening. Octavio Rondeletto, the showman, rolling off from P19 with Josh Rodriguez in P20. Nakapa Joshua Sussin, Dustin Sevick will start in row 11. And then Quentin Steinbach and Tyler Goodwin making up the first 12 rows.
We'll make this quick. Moving on to the next row, row 13. You've got Banks and Mongold back. Wallace, Lawless, row 14, top 30. Matt Cherry, Jeffrey Johnson the second. Then it's Jenkins and Lighty. In row number 17, Justin Miller, Joey Creech, Matthew Cummins, J.D. Larson, top 36. Rest of the lineup, 40-plus fields all night long. Unbelievable. Raul Meza, Connor Yarashak from Canada. Then it's going to be Tyler Dittmer and Cody Ross Tate, I think, in the back. There it is. There's your lineup because Cody Knott, Brady LaBeouf, and TJ Moore are race directing. I don't think that they're per se involved in any of the. I don't think they're going to try to race. I really don't think they are. They might be. They might go into the last chance qualifier is what I'm being told. So, hey, real quickly, station identification. We're at the top of the hour. You're listening on the radio. Hour number 3's coverage of NASRA and the King of Talladega. When we come back, green flag.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
McCullough and Merck on the front row, ladies and gentlemen. It is go time here at Talladega. This is your last opportunity, sound please, last opportunity to make it in for the big one. It's another 25 laps. Here comes the virtual thundering herd coming to speed. Final one. Let's do it. Pultz Poppers qualifier race 6 underway. They're in turn 1. Jacob coming at you.
Maybe here we go. Kenneth McCullough Jr., Jeff Mark up here on the front row with Bassinez back there with Adam Newton. Everybody getting up to full stall, coming through turn 1 and 2 and hitting the Alabama gang super stretch. Already, guys, back there on the back, up top, jumping to the bottom, up down the bottom, jumping up to the top. Everybody keeping it 2 lanes wide. Nobody going 3 wide. It's all led by Jeff Merck and Kenneth McCullough Jr.
All this going on now as they work their way into 3 and 4. Here they come down to the inside. It is McCullough. Bassinez on the top. Open the door with Merck. Merck, keep there. He's got friends. He's got Newton. All these drivers trying to claw on where they left off. By the way, Newton was in a red 19. Now he's in a white 19. Boy, changed his colors as they go back into one.
Yeah, I mean, change it up one way or another. If it doesn't work one way or another, try it a different way. Adam Newton trying to make something happen in that 19 up on the top side. Rock and roll with the man, the myth, the legend, the weapon, Jeff Merck. Merck door to door with McCullough Jr. still side by side. Nobody goes three wide. It's still double file all the way through the field. Merck and McCullough leading the way.
They come working again off of that second turn, making their way down the back straightaway. Everybody now holds off of 4. 33 degrees of banking. Look at now Merck. Merck's got to try to figure something out. If it's not working this time, what do I do differently this time than that time? Here we go. McCullough, Vasquez on the bottom. He's got friends. He's got a push by Richard Elliott on the inside. And now Westmoreland and Newton are up in the game in the top 5, back into turn 2.
Yeah, McCullough Jr. jumps up and gets up in front of Merck. Now he's going to see if the high side can roll with it. Merck right in behind McCullough Jr. Vasquez down there on the bottom side, getting the help from Richard Elliott. Elliott, remember, qualifying race number 4, ended up having his engine detonate. He's going to have to be very, very wary of that. As they're starting to find outside lane up there on the top side. We're looking 3 wide and 3 and 4.
And remember, he sure did caused a big crash, and we're crashing again. Oh, trouble. Look out, the 022. That's Dustin Speck, the Czech driver, going around. Caution out, Daniel Lawless and others. We're under the yellow flag here. I believe Dustin was the one that got up in the air. Yes, sir, I think it was Dustin Speck. The orange and black car, the man who's out of Czechoslovakia. Watch this.
I think he did right here. Watch Dustin right here. A little bit of a stack up there. And then bam, straight up into the air, gets up into the wall. It was a stack up on the outside lane. Everybody kind of got stacked up. They bumped, banged all the way through it. And Dustin tried to check up, but somebody behind him did not check up in time. Tagged him in the back end, sent him up into the wall.
My apologies. Peter Smetana was the one from Czechoslovakia. This is an American driver. This is the driver of Dustin Speck. Watch this again. There's the 40 up high. And yeah, it's right here. Watch it. And Joshua Suss into him. Rodriguez nowhere to go. He got a piece of it and collected with it. Wow.
And
it wasn't as bad as the other wrecks we've seen, Jacob. But, I mean, you don't want to be caught up in one early here either.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Dean, if we can, right on board with Joshua Suss, I want everybody to kind of see kind of what we're seeing because, with these stack-ups that we're seeing, watch what's happening. I'm talking about in the truck. I'm talking about in the truck because when you get behind the wheel, you get right there where the steering wheel is. You can't see. You see the stack-ups, but you can't see exactly what's going on through the other truck. So Sussy might have been able to see it a little bit right there, but obviously he's looking up in his mirror and he's trying to make sure that nothing's happening to him behind. You don't want to get run over. But when you're sitting right behind the wheel, you can't see what's going on through the truck ahead of you. I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Trucks is not glass makers. They wouldn't make these trucks of glass, obviously. So when you get yourself in this situation, I mean, look, he's right in behind the 40. And, you may see a stack up. You got to jump on the brakes, but he wasn't able to jump on the brakes fast enough. Ends up getting into Savek and sends him up into the wall. So it's not easy to see what's going on ahead of another truck that's smack dab right in front of you.
Yeah, very true. So the caution out, 5 of 25 in. There's the race recap. By the way, the track there's the man, Freddie Vasquez, leading originally. Of course, now from Miami, Florida is what I was going to say. Originally from another part of the country. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the flag here. Yeah, we had state trivia with state shapes, and now we got a flag trivia. I'm trying to figure out where it is. He lives in Miami, Florida now. Freddie Vasquez. Is that Dominican Republic? Was that the flag? It could be Dominican Republic, I think. Yeah. Whatever the hell it's called. GDP, was that what you said?
I can't use it.
I mean, I have a Google Pixel 9 XL. I mean, can you use that or not or what? No. Yeah. It's Cuba. I said Dominican Republic. I mean, they're kind of the same, right? Cuba, DM. He's from, yeah. That flag looked familiar, Jacob. That's all I'm going to say. It looked familiar. I just couldn't think of the name of it. I thought it was Dominican Republic, but it's actually Cuba. Originally from Cuba, now Miami, Florida. Freddie Bastinez up in front. You know what, Jacob? I got to give him props to Brady and Cody and TJ Moore and everybody that's involved with what we're doing. This is an international simulation event. Bottom line, I mean, give them props. This is international flair.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I'll certainly throw a clap in there when I able to find my soundboard. There it is, right there. I'll throw one in there as well. But
breaking glass. We need to break some glass. We ain't broke glass all week, all night. It feels. We ain't heard no glass breaking. We need glass to break. You know.
But and like you were saying, about with the flags and everything else. Look, I done good in history class in college. I wasn't worth the flipping geography. I don't even think I took geography. I sucked at geography, but I was pretty good at history. But I mean, you're right. I mean, we got to give them some props because when you get to where you got it all the way from California all the way to Georgia and everything in between, that's fantastic. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic to be able to do that. When you get to the situation like we're in right now, and you're going international, and you're going to, Czechoslovakia and, these other places, Canada and all this other stuff, then you start to get into a whole different ball game. When you start to get into international waters and you start to do all that, because, I mean, let's face it, folks, iRacing just ain't an American deal by no means. I mean, just ask SVG. Down in Australia, our great producer Dean, he's Australian. They have Australian leagues and everything else. So, I mean, you got to give props to the big guys at NASRA. And we're not kissing tail. I mean, they done it. I mean, that's what it is. You got international racing right here. I mean, there's got to be a big old pat on the back out of that.
And Elliot, yeah, that's right. We got the Movember 250. Matter of fact, Dean, I was just literally texting my brother about the Movember race because he's got kind of like a porn star mustache he's growing on his face, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's got the porn stash thing going on, right? The mustache. And we got a crash. Tyler Dittmer, Sus. The 53 of but there's your Czech driver, Peter Smetana, and but anyhow, I was telling my brother in a text that because he's growing one of those Movember stashes, I guess is what it is, and we're actually doing the Movember 250 on at Talladega this Sunday night in Australia, Sunday morning in America. Yeah, make sure you get up at Jacob. Make sure you get up at 3:00 in the morning, and you can join me and Dean in the booth.
When is this again?
This Sunday morning, 3 a.m. American time. Sunday, 3 a.m. American time. It's 4:00 in the morning. Let me be honest with you. It's 3. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You go out there and take out Shane Van Gisbergen, right? For people that don't know what SVG stands for. Like, what's he talking the alphabet for? What letters is he referring to?
Yeah, we got a little bit of beef right there with SVG. There you go, Peter Smetana spinning around right there. A little bit of a stack up. Tyler Dittmer got involved as well. I mean, and just on the start, too, Joshua Suss smack dab in the middle of it as well.
Joshua Stuss, look at this one more time. My brother out of Kansas, who, by the way, has created the new NASRA Endurance Series. We'll put the flyer up for that next. Check this out here. But he's the guy that created this. Look at this replay. The Copra from Kansas. Oh, he's okay. Come on. Whoa, wait a minute. Rodriguez was like, "Hey, buddy, we're in this together."
I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Exactly. We're going out like men. And there's the Prosper Engineering Endurance Series on NASRA, beginning on January the 6th. That is right after the holidays. We'll be at Roval at Charlotte for the Prosper Engineering Roval 2 hours. 2 hours at the Roval. Let's bring in.
Bring in the copper.
Where's he at? What's the cop? What's the cop at? I don't see him. Where's he? Josh, where are you?
There he is, right there. I got him.
There he is, Team 18. There we are. You brought him in. Okay. Josh, what's up, Coppa?
Oh, just having a blast.
It sounds like it, man. It seems like if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and not dust yourself off, dust the steering wheel off and try it again, or hit the escape button and start over again, right? That's what it feels, feels like the last couple of nights for you.
Yeah, I came in 8th last race, but the finish is under review, so I figured I'd come do this one too to make sure that I did it, but this one is not going as well. Yeah. I still got like 6 minutes of damage.
On pit road, yeah. Man, how hard? I mean, is it just? How hard is it being, somebody that we know regularly from the world of NASRA? But you guys are definitely going up against some very different competitive competition, aren't you? I mean, it's making it a grind to try to make it into these 2 spots.
Oh yeah, it was very hard to move through the field last time. I just happened to get lucky and missed about every wreck by like 3 inches. So I ended up getting up to 8th, but I don't know if I'll get relegated down to 9th or not. But hopefully not.
Tell us about the new NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series that Jacob and myself and Dean are going to be a part of, and it fires up bi-weekly beginning in 2026.
Yes, January 6th, 2026 will be the start. It's going to be GT3s. We've already started talking about Season 2, maybe GT3, GT4, if we have enough interest. It's going to be bi-weekly. Weather's going to be random, so we'll see some rain. We'll just see some wet ground. We'll see dry days. You'll have 2 fast repairs. Fuel will always be 55%. Generally, we'll continue to use the medium downforce. It's going to be fixed, set. Try to keep it a little fair, make it all more skill. You have to be good with your apexes and stuff like that. So if anyone's interested, get a hold of one of us and we'll get you signed up.
Be fun, and it'll be broadcasted as well. Jacob, I know you're got a question for your buddy, Mr. Copper.
Yeah, I mean,
Josh, man.
So, Josh, I mean, what you're saying, with the medium downforce and all that good stuff, what you're saying is, I've got a better shot of being up in the booth than I would be out there on the track, because odds are y'all would just absolutely wax my tail on that. That's basically what you're saying, right?
No, I don't think so.
Have you seen me race at a road course?
Last time I remember you beat me.
You were talking about Talladega.
I do good knowing where to turn right if a cop tries to pull me over, which it has not here recently, but I do good knowing how to turn right at this point. I do good just going in circles, so I can't do a right-hand turn. So,
I find it funny when you see we're driving down the interstate, Joshua, as a cop. Thank you for your service, by the way. I back the blue, but
yes,
I find it funny when people get pulled over and they actually pull over on the left side of the highway. I'm like, you idiots, you're supposed to go to the right.
That drives me nuts.
Go to the right. I'm gonna give you an extra ticket just for you being incompetent doing that, right? I mean, it's anyhow. I mean, is that the rule though, Josh? Is that when they cut the lights on, get pull over immediately to the left side of the road if you have to, or the right, or what? I mean.
No,
or is it supposed to be to the right, right?
It states to the right because every law enforcement officer is taught to move to the left because you're supposed to go to the right.
There
so
you
when
go.
you go to
See?
the left, you actually cause problems.
There you go. See, look at this. The more you know. Words of wisdom. Yes. Thank you so much. Go get him. Bring him back in his box, Josh. Thank you, Jacob. Jacob with Joshua Suss, and we are coming back to green. 15 laps to go. Pultz Poppers qualifier race number 6. As they'll get ready to come back to the United Rental restart zone, we are coming back to green. Still ready. A long way to decide it. Cubas Basnez on the outside. Elliott, there's Elliott. He'll go to the outside for Team McCullough. Westmoreland for Team McCullough. And look at the machine of Elliott's getting marked behind him. Here we go again. They're going after it in 2.
And everybody's still keeping it double file. Nobody wanting to try to take it 3 wide. Most drivers trying to jump up from the bottom up to the top one way or another. Basnez still holding it down on the bottom side. Elliott trying to fire up on this outside lane. McCullough Jr. with Mark right behind him. And Westmoreland trying to make that outside lane work as well.
Here they come off of 4. Keep an eye now as Newton is also flying back up under the top 5 along with Westmoreland and Merck. That's the white 19 on the inside. Here they come down to the stripe. It's now 14 to go. Cross flags in the air coming up in a couple of circuits. McCullough leads them. Here we go again. The 77 going up to the top shelf, ready to try to stick it 3 wide on the 2.
Yeah, Mark Pearson trying to make something happen. Larson going to jump up. Hard impact. Little bump draft for you. Cole Larson jumps up, finds the top side shift, and he will take Pearson all the way up there with him. 40 right behind him. That is Urashak from Canada trying to make it happen. And 4 of them up top, but they're still trying to make some hay.
Yeah, keep an eye on the Pepto-Bismol truck. Urashak's got right behind the tailgate of Pearson, and then from there, the front grille of the other Pearson entry right on the back of Larson. Larson pulled up in front of him, and now they go 3 wide, halfway, 12 to go. Next time by, second half of the race here, going into 2.
Yeah, I mean, and literally, this is the tip of the iceberg. This is when it really gets good. Bassinet trying to smack dab it, trying to figure out which lane he wants to get. 3 wide for the lead. Larson up top with a hell of a lot of help from Pearson. Larson will take it all the way to the top shelf. He'll take it to the lead. Bassinet stuck in the middle, and McCullough Jr. down on the bottom side. He'll take the advantage as well. The 3 wide all the way through the field off 4.
Wrong slip, and you've got trouble. Somehow we hold it together to the line. 12 to go. Second half is on. Basnez in the lead. Freddie on the bottom. Here comes McCullough. Up top shelf, Elliott. Look at now Larson. Larson cannot get something formed with Pearson. And Urashak behind him. They work their way to the back stretch. Now we got Otto for the lead going on into 3.
Yeah, and Jeff Merck trying to rock and roll with McCullough Jr., but certainly not able to get the help. He's trying to get help down there on the bottom side, but nobody is able to help him out. Now they start to form something up. Basnez trying to hold it down and try to make it happen. McCullough Jr. right there with him as well. Richard Elliott up on the top side. Larson still trying to roll on the high side. McCullough Jr. shoving Basnez through the trough as they hit the line this time around.
Across the stripe, 11 to go. It's Elliott now in the lead. He's got the preferred run in the inside. Here comes Basnez. He'll drift up in front of Elliott. Cuts off the momentum of the middle lane. Through the block, and now Larson's got his friends. Here comes Moreland jumping out of line to help out the 20.
Oh, baby, this right here is a recipe for disaster with everybody literally all the way down to about the 22nd. I mean, literally, you go all the way down to literally the whole entire field, all the way down to 36th. Everybody's separated by less than 2 seconds. That's what you're seeing here. And I got to tell you, for race 6, the final race of the night, this is what the fans have been waiting for all night long. Wesley Outlet, Westmoreland to the lead here at Talladega.
And to go 4 wide back into 1. Westmoreland now jumps on the bottom to go to the lead. We're 4 wide into the corner. 4 wide through 1. 4 wide through 2. A little jiggle and a wiggle and a giggle and a bubble. And somehow the 24 saves face. Stays in the gas, Stephen Miles. And we're still 4 wide diving into 3. Are you kidding me?
4 wide and door banging. MDW Matthew David Wood, the weatherman, stuck smack dab in the middle of a hell of a storm. No help to him, but still 4 wide. Up front, Westmoreland still in the lead. Pearson up there with Larson. Nobody giving an edge. Still door banging back there. They were 4 wide for a second. They went back to 3 wide. I would not be surprised if they go back to 4 wide as we have 9 laps to go going into 1.
Highlight reel. They almost went 3/4 of a lap around Talladega, 4 wide. And with the exception of Miles having a little stack up, shaky rattle roll, everybody else stayed in perfect form, and they're about to do it again. Look out! And there we go! Trouble! Is that Adam Newton? He's spinning! Adam Newton's crashing, other trucks crashing. Bottom of the racetrack, McCullough family involved again. Caution out with 8 to go.
Once again, I'm telling you, I mean, it's like that old Garth Brooks song right there, Wesley. I talk about it all the time. It's bound to happen, and one night it did, and there it is. Oh,
it's actually called Papa Love Mama. Just going to tell
Close
you.
Close enough. It's the same lyrics. It's the same thing. I mean, it's called the same damn song, but it was bound to happen. One night it did. It exactly happened. It was stacked up top.
Oh, wow.
You see it right there. I mean, just a stack up on the top side, bad moves.
Stephen Miles and Brandon Broadfoot. Yeah, man. Unbelievable, Jacob. I just, man. And look, here's the deal. Stephen Miles about got crashed when we were 4 wide. Do you remember how loose he was? And then somehow, after they calm down, this is when the chaos happens. Look at Broadfoot. Broadfoot into Miles. Miles into McCullough. It looked like something happened up on the outside lane, Jacob. You're a driver when you're not in the booth. What happened? Was there a panic there, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, you know, it's like I was saying a while ago. I mean, when you get yourself in the truck and you see drivers stack up, your first reaction is to left out of the gas, unless you're some of the other guys where you just say screw it and just send it and run right into them. But a lot of times when you see a stack up, your first reaction is to lift. You see the action up there. You saw what happened. Basnez, he lifted. Cherry got into him. It might have threw Broadfoot and them off a little bit. They was thinking that there was going to be a wreck on the top side, so they tried to took a hard left. Only problem is they're in a 3 wide situation, and it's not going to work out well when you jump down on 2 different lanes below you. So, I mean, just there was a bad bump ahead of him from Basnez. He gets out of the gas. Cherry gets into him. I mean, it's just typical super speedway racing where you try to make a bump. The bump does not formulate the way that it should, and then ends up costing others that they get involved in it. I mean, it's just one of those things. Hey, we hear it all the time. It's Talladega. That's just how it is.
Well, look at it again. Watch this one more time. Freddie Basnez. Watch the little wiggle. That was Matt Cherry, by the way, and then that caused everybody to say, whoa, never. And around we go. Adam Newton cannot catch a break. Neither can the McCullough family. Not just one McCullough, Jacob. The McCullough family as a whole from Statesboro, Georgia, has struggled in all of the qualifying races it seems that they ran. And if I'm keeping my math, I want to say it's 5 or 6. 4 or 5. It's something like that. Look at Newton.
I mean, you see Newton right there. I mean, just spinning all the way down the inside retaining wall. Does he hit it? Yes, he does. Not as hard as we've seen some other drivers hit the wall. But, I mean, it's like I said before, you know, if you fight the wall's going to win 9 times out of 10. Unless you scrub it and you're able to carry on, then you're good. Check out Tucker McClendon. You had to pick a Tennessee truck, but it is what it is. I mean, Tucker sitting there rolling right in
Tennessee.
behind Brian Chew. See what happens to Tucker. Is he able to make it through it? Check it out. He got tagged in the back end. He saw McCullough Jr. up in the air trying to save it. And, yeah, he gets a little piece of it. But, certainly could have been worse for the 26 of Tucker, or 26, 67, however you want to look at it.
And Tennessee orange color is about as ugly as that Pepto-Bismol color on the 40 truck. Connor Urashakes likes pink, I guess. I don't know, but it's not pink. It's like a Pepto-Bismol pink, right? When I think of that, I think of upset stomach, diarrhea, indigestion. How does the song go, Jacob?
I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. I can't do it.
When you got indigestion, upset stomach.
I can't do it. I will say this on Wesley. If you look up here at the front, you got three guys up here at the top three. Mark Pearson, he is leading this thing. Octavio Rondeletto, the showman, and Connor Urashak. Pearson, he is up 13 spots. Rondeletto's up 17 spots. And Connor Urashak is up 35 spots from where he started. I remember Jonathan Cofield. I remember what he said a while ago.
Are you referring to the international flair?
No. But I do remember what Cofield said a while ago about where he qualified. He felt like the qualified matters. I think really it's just the race that you're in and the luck that you end up getting dealt, the hand that you get dealt is what you got to get out of it, because, you see it right here. Unless Urashak gets himself in a bad spot right here, he could possibly take the Pepto-Bismol number 40 and take it all the way to the front. He could win this thing and be able to save everybody from stomach problems. He'd be good to go and make it happen. So it can happen. It can happen, Wesley.
I love it. Oh. I love you, Jacob. We're just two peas in a. I just ask him about the truck, man. It's the colors, okay?
I can't.
Come on.
For all we know, it could be a tribute truck. For all we know, we don't know.
It might be, and I'm being a jerk, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Coming to the line, 5 to go. 5 to go. Just keep an eye on the Pepto-Bismol mobile, man. Watch him. Here it comes. I'd rather root him on than the Tennessee Orange, I'll tell you that much. Back to green. Sorry, Mr. McClendon. I think I despise Tennessee as an Alabama fan more than I do Auburn. I'm just being honest, because I'm from Alabama. Yes, I am. My family's from Alabama, dude. My mama's from Rhode Island. My daddy's from Alabama.
Well, Wesley, check this out.
A mixture of Yankees and Rebels, right? Here we go. Look at this person. How about this guy? And Rondeletto. Here comes the showman from Argentina. How about this guy, Jacob? Person at one time was crashing the PGR entry. Look at this guy. He's right back up in front again.
He very much is, and there you see Urashak sitting right there in the P2 spot trying to get around Rondeletto, the showman. He's got help from Jeff Mert down there on the bottom side with Cole Larson. Inside a little bit more formed up better than what the top side is, but we'll see if Rondeletto can get some love from Westmoreland and from Darnell the third up there on that top side, see if they can make something happen. Here comes Rondeletto trying to get a run right here off of turn 2. They start to stack up a little bit. 6 laps to go, coming to 5 to go. Showman getting a run on the outside. Westmoreland wearing him out. Showman takes it. Westmoreland trying to take it up to the top side. Here comes Person back on the inside.
What was that back in the day? Put on to it. That's Mark Person. Remember, at one time he was involved in the accident earlier. How about Jeff Burke? patiently back up in the game again. MDW, not the 21. He's in the 16. Matthew David Wood. We know this guy, a former NASRA Comps champion on Friday, Jacob. He's climbing, they're climbing, and we're going to go 3 wide again, baby. First in the monkey in the middle as they go into turn number 3.
Yeah, and there for a second, Dean flipped the camera. I thought he got spun, but baby, here we go. 3 wide up here at the front. How about up front? Connor Yurashek is up here trying to make it happen. Jeff Mark now down on the inside. He's trying to take it all the way to the front. They're 3 wide again. Rondeletto up top. Yurashek stuck in the middle, and Jeff Mark down on the bottom side trying to get all the help that he can get.
5, 6 rows, 3 wide. Penultimate lap in Pultz Poppers qualifier race 6. You got anything for anybody? Rondeletto, and look at, here comes out the Pepto-Bismol 40. It's Yurashek. What was it back in the day? We Shack, Me Shack, and a Bendigo. No, look out, trouble now. Yurashek sideways, and they're oh boy, hold it together, guys. I think they did. We're staying green. And Person models alongside Yurashek as we're coming to the white flag. We might be able to go the distance without overtime. Can we make it? No, we won't. No, we won't. They're crashing. Johnson, Cherry, McCullough, Jimmy John's truck, Lawless, the 97. They're all crashing. Justin Miller, we're going to overtime. All 6 qualifier races have had to go to overtime to decide it, Jacob Reeves, and around we go again.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that right there. I mean, you know, as hard as that, I mean, Dave was able to save it off turn 2. That was very shocking. We saw smoke, we saw all kinds of chaos, but I'm not sure. Did it happen right here? Did it happen a little bit ahead of him? It did. Riding on board with Justin Miller, dives down to the inside, tries to make it happen. Bam! Hard impact.
Wow.
Like that might have been the 9 of Chris Blanchard that got into him, but it was up there around the Blanchard area where all hell ended up breaking loose, and
Blanchard can't catch a break. Look at this. This is where everything got unorganized on the back straightaway, and somehow they kept it green. But then when they got back to climbing the banking and trying to get back up to speed, you got trucks at full song, trucks that are trying to get back up to speed again, and this is what you get right here. Blanchard gets collected. Matt Cherry, the other truck, the orange and red black machine, he's the one that turned the 45, and around we go. Blanchard, heartbreak for him. Miller into him in the 33, the 97 of Lawless, others caution out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for all those guys. And once again, we're going back to overtime, like you said, 6 races in a row here with the qualifying races. Check this out. They went 4 wide. Cherry got stuck up on the top side. I mean, it's 2 to go. You find a hole, stick it in there, see what happens. I mean, you don't know what could happen at that point. And then all of a sudden, bam, we got guys hitting guys in the left rear, knocking them around sideways. Cherry trying to straighten it out. Holla Daddy back there trying to hold on as well. He's hollering as much as he can. And then it just stacked everybody up. You got drivers cutting down on the bottom of the, down on the bottom. I mean, they're not advancing their position. They are, but they're trying to misdirect. So I'm not sure how NASRA officials will take that. But then once again, you see Blanchard right here. He gets into the back of Cherry, but it's the driver below Blanchard and Cherry slides up a little bit. Cherry didn't look like he come down. It was the driver behind him, looked like he come up a little bit, got him in the left rear, sends Cherry around. Blanchard, innocent bystander. Is that Buzzy Mongo just barely missed him? I think it was. Wow.
Look at this in real time as they run each other. You follow each other up the. Yeah, let's watch Buzzy Mongo. Watch this as well. And he's changed his colors on his truck as well. Watch this.
Probably changed his shorts after this too. Goodness.
Sets up overtime for the 6th straight qualifier races. Just got through it. Got through it. He set up a cab, all right? We're going to take a break, everybody. We're going to overtime. You better strap in. It's coming up. All 6 qualifying races have had extra free racing. We decide the final next.
Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Welcome back to Talladega. After that musical interlude of commercials, we welcome you. We're ready to settle this one here, by the way. 4 caution flags. And we now prepare for Connor Yarashak in the Pepto-Bismol number 40 from our friend of the North Canada to lead the way. Jacob, are you trying to will it for Yarashak to talk to me about his truck colors? What are you doing to me? What are you
I'm not the one doing it. Dean is. That's
yeah.
Dean.
It's Dean. I'm sorry. Just say Jacob. I'm sorry. Been a long night. I meant Dean Hopton. I meant Biggles. Biggles, Wiggles, Giggles.
I will not be blamed for anything at the moment.
I've been over here looking for Reese's peanut butter cups.
Network at the moment, there will be not represented by the people.
Man, I got a whole big bag of Reese's peanut butter cups here at the house, man.
Send them down here. They might get here by Christmas. I don't know.
From Tar Heel to the Georgia line for you, buddy. Connor Yarashak, Mark Burson. No, we are not saying no go Vols. Okay, okay, I did it, but yeah. I despise the volunteers, okay? Like you as a person, despise you as a volunteer fan. Just being honest. Just sorry. Yeah. Let's bring in Jeff Mark. I'd love to hear his thoughts on the subject of today. The races, everything that's going on. Yeah. I think they're trying to figure out timing and scoring or something here. Hey, Jeff. Man, how crazy these qualifying races been, dude?
Well, I was in the transfer spot every race and I end up wrecked, so we'll see what happens in the next lap and a half, I guess.
Hang in there.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Jeff Mert. I'm trying.
Green flag, green flag.
Back underway. Qualifier number 6. I was trying, man. Patience, Grasshopper. We got like 20. We got 20 chat rooms instead of like the regular ones we usually have. I'm trying to figure out which number he was in. Let's go back to race. I might not have been put him in the right box. Shake it. Back underway. Pepto-Bismol. Yarashak. Canadian. He leads. Person, Merck. Jacob, he's in this thing though, man. He keeps talking about it. The 60 right in the hunt. He's right on the back door of Yarashak and MDW. And even Goodwin, by the way, as they go into 3.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be a fight for the ages to try to figure out who makes it. MDW, Matthew David Wood lined up right there with Jeff Merck. Will they take a shot, try to get around Connor Yarashak? Mark Pearson, he's going to foil that plan. Jumps on the top side, tries to make it happen. We're coming to the white flag.
Get there. Oh, get there. What? We still have a one lap race to decide it. Darren, Steve Pellin, Shine, 1 to go. Now they're going to get tore up from the floor up, and who's going to survive? Yarashak, Person, outside. Merck, he's got Westmoreland. Here comes the 43. Jumping up top side, it's Rondeletto time as they go to turn 3.
Oh, baby, everybody trying to hold it straight, hold it together. Pearson tried to jump down the 3 wide. They are going to wreck behind them. Up front, Mark Pearson, 077, trying to take it to the house. Yarashak, Moreland, Rondeletto, and Merck, the top 5 on 4.
Here, Person inside. Who's going to pull? Nobody will. Crash behind them. It's PGR. Mark Person winning Pultz Popper qualifier number 6. And the Pepto-Bismol truck of Canadian Yarashak will transfer also. Jeff Merck again falls to 4th. We'll have to go through a last chance qualifier tomorrow night, Jacob. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, just one lap right there. I mean, we saw MDW. Matthew David Wood was sitting in a pretty good spot. He was coming through third. He was looking pretty good, coming off fourth, coming to take the white flag. And somehow or another, everything just popped off the way that it did. And he ends up coming home with the 8th place finish. Check it out. Maybe a little teammates, a little bit of love back here. Everybody trying to have a little fun together. Probably all of them good buddies, just door banging right there coming to line. But Mark Pearson, he gets the win here in qualified race number 6.
That's the PGR Esports bunch. Mark Pearson. He'll celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Irashak, followed by Brock Westmoreland, Merck, Darnell top 5, Rhonda Leto coming up short, Goodwin, Wood, Basnez, Larson top 10, McCullough, Mongold, Dittmer, Vondale, Broadfoot, Smetana, Meza, Newton, another man that's tried several times coming up short, top 20. Throw in Adam Newton and Richard Elliott, Adam Lighty midway through the field there in the final Pultz Popper qualifier race 6 to close out the night, Jacob.
Yeah, and then Daniel Lawless will come home 21st with Brian Chew, Holidaddy 22nd, J.D. Larson 23rd. Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Triple J getting 24th with Brandon Wallace, Joshua Suss, Quentin Steinbach 27, Joey Creech will get 28, Josh Rodriguez, Matt Cherry, the top 30, Matthew Cummins 31st, obviously Curtis Banks coming home with 32nd. Here this evening, 33rd will obviously be the driver of Tucker McClendon. Sorry, buddy, you're driving a Tennessee truck. We love you, but I mean, Tennessee is what it is. Stephen Miles,
no love.
34th.
Love, no love.
Absolutely. Stephen Miles ends up getting 34th for Justin Miller, 35th. Garrett Jenkins, Chris Blanchard, Tristan Vickery, Dustin Savek. That is the 39 drivers. Ross Tate didn't race, but Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, TJ Moore, the race directors.
We're going to grab these drivers, and we're coming up on the midnight hour. We need to pause fast for station identification, and then we talk to them next.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here at Talladega as we approach the midnight hour Eastern time zone in the U.S. Welcome back to our coverage as we wrap up qualifier race night number 2. The Pultz Poppers qualifier 6 is done, and PGR Esports driver Mark Pearson, his Ford wins. Mark, at one time you were crashed in turn number 1. What a way to rally back and find victory lane, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hey, listen, real quickly, one question from me and Jacob, and please thank your sponsors as well. But can you add more to surviving and winning this thing?
Yeah, I knew I just had to stay in it. Got a little caught up in the wreck earlier. I knew just to stick with it, keep on trying to move forward. They threw another couple yellows, gained a few spots throughout the restarts. And then finally was moving pretty good, and they threw out another yellow right there to set up a GWC. So it had some ups and downs in the run, a little bit of everything.
Mark, I'll ask you this right here. I mean, this just the aggression and the racing and all that good stuff. What do you think means more to try to win one of these races? I mean, do you think it's skill, or do you think luck's got a lot to do with it?
I think it has both to do with it. You need to have some skill and some luck to make it through these. If there isn't somewhere to go, we might need to just bide our time for a little bit, wait for an opportunity, which in this environment is tough because we're going for every single lap, basically.
Well, before I let you go, Mr. Person, please thank your sponsors, man. I know PGR's got to be happy for you, and what a way to represent them. And obviously, we'll see what you can do on the in the duels on Wednesday night.
Yeah, thank you to PGR Esports, all the boys over there, my teammate Brock. I couldn't have got there without him at the end. Huge shout out to him for the push. Shout out to Connor for coming out and racing with us. I appreciate his help at the end, and Merck, pushing us both at the end. I want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast. Brady and his team for putting the whole event on. They do a great job. So thanks to all of them.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the thoughts of Mark Person. He is the Pultz Poppers Qualifier Race 6 winner. And joining him is the driver of the number 40 from Canada, our friend of the North. Of course, it is Connor Urashak. And Connor, okay, first question. The color of the truck, why Pepto-Bismol color? What's the reason behind that?
The color goes way back. When I first got on the service, I just, I needed a color, and I just picked what I thought at the time was the ugliest pink I could. And yeah, exactly. And it it kind of stuck, and I found success, and people started, recognizing that color to me, and I've just gone with it ever since. So it's just part of me now at this point.
You said there was a story behind it. There it is, buddy.
Well, I mean, Connor, I'll say this. I mean, y'all, you talk about starting from 38th. I mean, good God. I mean, 38th and having to go up 36 spots to come up and get second. Obviously, I'm sure you wanted to win, but I mean, you'll take second and be able to transfer in, no problem. But I mean, talk about driving through 36 spots to get up into the position that you was in to have a shot to try to win, but ultimately locking yourself into Friday night.
Well, in the heat before this, I got DQ'd during qualifying, so I had to start last as well. So I got a little practice doing it before this one, and really the main goal was just to get 1-2 with Mark, and I feel like once I had a good first little 5-lap run and got up to around 15th, and then from there I was able to actually start making moves with the lanes, and then me and Mark and Brock, we just worked really good together at the end. So I mean, I'm just overall happy that I survived, especially after the fiasco that was the first heat for me.
Well, I tell you what, obviously for Urashak and for Person, they know what it's like. As we came on the air, we had 6 drivers locked in. We lock in another 6 now. Their positions 11 and 12. Guaranteed to be in the NASRA 500 by just taking the green flag for the duels. Connor, before I let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors, man.
I'm going to give a shout out to Mark for helping me out and getting me in this race, and then I'm gonna thank the C.O.P.S guys, the Nexus Esports guys, Latart Esports, Sunoco, all the people that give me the opportunity to race on the sim and do it at a high level. So thank you.
Did I say your name right? Is it Connor Urashak?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, that broadcast school paid off, didn't it? I'll tell you
Absolutely, it did.
Thank you, buddy. Urashak. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are the drivers. Mark Person, Connor Urashak. They are the next drivers. Now we have 12 that have locked themselves in for the King of Talladega. They have to take the green Wednesday night in the duels. Jacob Reeves. Phenomenal night, a caution-filled night. I think I'm going to have nightmares about yellow and Pepto-Bismol pink when I go to bed here in a little bit.
Yeah, buddy, I got a feeling we're probably all going to have that, but I mean, it ain't over yet. I mean, we had the races last night. I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I had other obligations, but we had a good night tonight. It's going to be a good one tomorrow night. Get yourself lined up, same time, same place, same channel, all that good stuff. And, you know, it just rolls on, baby. It rolls on to get yourself lined up to what is going to be, obviously, the King of Talladega, the NASRA 500, this coming Friday night.
It certainly was a fun one. We want to say thank you to our audience as well. Obviously, we hope you've all enjoyed it. Here's a look at it one more time. Thanks again to Pultz Poppers tonight. Qualifier race number 6. I want to say thanks again to the Tent Solutions Window Tinting, also the Brickyard, and the fine folks at Pultz Poppers for sponsoring our qualifier night number 2. There's another look at some of the graphics, the excitement that is the inaugural NASRA 500 King of Talladega, presented by ServPro, getting closer to thinning the herd, to finding out who will make it in for those 37 spots on Friday night. As always, if you'd like to know more about NASRA, get signed up for a regular league, or before we run out of registration for the King of Talladega, go to NorthAmericanSimRacingAssociation.com, follow them on social media, and join them on Discord. For Brady LaBeouf, Cody Nutt, TJ Moore, Robert Richards, everybody that was involved in operations, and for NASRA. For Biggles, Dean Hopton, this is Wesley Outland, thanking you and yours for joining us tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, last chance qualifier night, as we prepare to set the field for the inaugural King of Talladega. From everybody at NASRA 360 Racing Network and CRN, good night. We'll see you in about another less than 24 hours.